Under the Act, a supplier which lodges a financing statement is obliged to give a copy of what's called a verification statement to its customer. A verification statement is sent from the register to the supplier after it lodges a financing statement. The verification statement is really an abstract of what appears on the register following the lodgement of the financing statement. It's possible to exclude that obligation to give a copy of the verification statement to the customer. Because there are civil penalties for failing to do it, where you are obliged to, and because it represents a big administrative burden for suppliers, I think it would be desirable to exclude that obligation in your trading terms or contracts. There are also some other statements and notices relating to the register which a supplier could be obliged to give to its customers. Again, it would be possible to exclude the obligation to give some of those notices and statements, and I would recommend that parties consider doing that. Another change which should be made to trading terms or contracts is to introduce a new form of confidentiality provision, especially if the trading terms contain any commercially sensitive information. Under the Act, certain classes of interested person who search the register have a right to demand a copy of the underlying security agreement. In many situations, a supplier will be able to refuse to give a copy of the security agreement if there is a confidentiality obligation in a particular form which applies to the terms of the security agreement. And so it will be strongly desirable to include that form of confidentiality obligation within trading terms or contracts that are entered into between suppliers and customers.